liberty-minded guy coming up to speak to you, talk to you. Let's give it up for Steve Susman.
Jake! Here, point and shoot for me, man. Point and shoot what I do, dude.
Hey, I'm Steve Susman. And for those of you who don't know where I am, where I come from, I'm coming from District 22, which is part of Fort Bend, Galveston, Harris. And who knows, by the time they get done messing with the district lines, I'm running on the Libertarian ticket. I want to take a segue in for just a second. Ron Paul's leaving District 14. I've got another candidate that's liberty-minded and stands up for the Ron Paul platform, and that'll be Zach Grady running for District 14 on the Libertarian ticket. I was going to come talk to you today about the Declaration of Independence. We should have all known about it. We should have all read about it. We see the current regime is doing the same things. The Obama army, the citizen patrol, more Nazis. We don't need it. I'm a small business owner, sick and tired of the city, state, federal government's extortion racket. Tired of permits, tired of them stepping on normal Americans like us who just want to make a living and just want to be left the heck alone. Since the Tea Party in my district, Clear Lake Tea Party, doesn't like me, and they don't like Dr. Paul's vision of sound money, peace, free markets, or free society, here I am, right where I belong. Why am I doing this? Because what we have in our government right now is taxation without representation. Don't believe it? Look what they're doing to us every single day of the year. A new law to trample your rights, a new law to steal more money out of your pocket. Those in office that we have right now, be it Democrat, Republican, whatever party, they're trapped in their own delusional world. They have no concept of what we want, what we need. They could care less. Let's just insider trade, triple our net worth on the backs of the American people. Sick and tired of it. Are you sick and tired of it yet?
Yeah!
I saw a film in 2009 made by film director Aaron Russo. Many of you have probably seen it. Dr. Paul was in it. It was called America Freedom to Fascism. This film shattered the matrix for me and many other people. It got me off my butt and got me out into the liberty movement in this country because we need it. I can no longer sit by and watch you guys, as well as myself, work an 80-hour week for 30-hour pay and watch these guys and gals up there in their own delusional little world steal that 30-hour week out of your pocket. I can no longer stomach the Orwellian police state being established by unrepresentative Olson. And that's right, I said unrepresentative. And I call all of them unrepresentative because you don't represent me or anyone else here. This country was not founded by Americans to be subjected to a sexual assault by the TSA in our airports. It's disgusting. It's not been founded to have our freedoms stomped out and our freedoms of speech silent and our Constitution trampled. Let me refresh the public on my competitor, Pete Patriot Act Olson's record. We have 2 votes of yay to extend the Patriot Act. We have 1 vote of yay on H.R. 1540, which is Congress' version of the NDAA. More recently, a yay vote to ban our rights to protest at the White House. Hey, listen up, Olson. If you can't take the heat, get the hell out of my kitchen. Under our current regime, our fiat currency is being printed at an alarming rate to fund undeclared wars against nations that didn't ask for our help and don't want us there. The only winners in this situation are the big mega banks that are financing both sides of the war. Think I'm crazy? Go look it up on Google. The mega banks that finance both sides also finance another one of Pete's good friends and war contractors, the Halliburton Corporation. These wars are yet another reason our country is being bankrupted by the minute. I have absolutely nothing at all against those who join the armed forces or those who are in the armed forces. I just wish they'd be back here worrying about protecting our borders and building our nation. We can start building our nation and rebuilding out of ruin by kicking the United Nations out of our nation. We need to stop funding these cyclo-megalomaniac freaks and bring the end in the fight against Agenda 21. I'm sorry, you idiots. I like my regular light bulbs, my private home, my private car, my naturally grown food, and I especially like my analog electric meter. So get your crap, your surveillance devices off of my house. I'm sure y'all have noticed nothing's made in America anymore. Our whole society's been deindustrialized by this current regime. We need to stop that situation too. That's going to be done by dismantling the EPA, the corrupt and useless IRS, and the central bank known as the Federal Reserve. We need to elect regular people, people like me, people like yourselves who know how to balance a checkbook, have common sense, and we're not owned by corporations. I don't want any lobbyists in my office. If I'm elected Congress, I don't want you there. I'm going to give you the heave-ho at the end of this size 12. Folks, until we can get past this left-right paradigm, we've got nothing to look forward to. It doesn't matter. You've got to stand by the Constitution. The Democrat-Republican fighting has got to stop. It's just making us fight against each other while they're robbing our back pocket and they're further desecrating the Constitution. Find your candidate, research them, and make sure they're going to stick by the Constitution. If they don't, kick them out of office. I'm glad I had this chance in this point in history to stand up and fight for my country. I thank Dr. Paul for inspiring me. This country's given me a lot. It's given me the opportunity to own my own business, to breathe free, to have my own house, but it's going to go away if we don't get up and get on the fight. We must stand strong together and fight against the control freaks who wish to destroy this great nation of ours. Don't leave here today without meeting a brother or sister in this fight for liberty and freedom. Together we'll smash this corrupt system, because if we don't, it's revolution time. Thank you very much.